long multiplication. Okay, so when we have a multiplication to do like this, we line the numbers up, and we are better off putting the largest number on the top and smallest number underneath. When you line up the numbers, it's important that you line up the units. So the 52 here, 37, you've got your units here and your tens, and we're going to now multiply this here. So with multiplying, right, we'll have one line there for multiplication, all right, and the first thing we do is we focus on this 7, all right, okay, don't worry about the 3, we'll just focus on the 7, and we're going to multiply everything on the top here by the 7. So we'll start off on the right hand side always. We'll start off with the 2 here, and we'll do 2 times 7. Now 2 times 7 is 14. With 14 then, we can't write 14 down here because there's only place for one digit. So as it's 14, we'll write down the 4, which is the unit, and then the 1 then, we will write above the next number we're going to multiply by. So we're going to carry it forward, okay? So then I do 5 times 7, and 5 times 7 is 35. But don't forget then I need to add the 1 that I carried, so that will make me 36, and I can write that down. Because there's no more numbers to multiply by 7 on the top, I can actually write down 36. Okay? Now I've dealt with the 7, now I'm going to deal with the 3. Alright? I need to do the 2 times the 3 and 5 times the 3. Okay? Just like I did everything on the top with the 7 a moment ago. But when I multiply everything by the 3, okay, I need to remember that this 3 actually isn't 3, isn't it? It actually represents 30, okay? But when we multiply, we think of it as 3. But you need to remember it is 30, which is 10 times bigger. 30 is 10 times bigger than 3. So because it's 10 times bigger than 3, we need to, first of all, before we do any multiplying, add a 0 on this second line. So now let's multiply everything by this 3. So 2 times 3 is 6, and 5 times 3 is 15. And because there's nothing left to multiply by 3, I can just write that 15 down straight away. We've got 2 lines of multiplication. The last step now is simply to draw a line, and I'm going to add them together. And once I add them together, it should give me my total. So 4 plus 0 is 4. Okay, draw another line as well. 6 plus 6 is 12. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Again, I can't write 12 there. I can only write a single digit. So I put a 2, carry the 1. I'll write it there. 3 plus 5 is 8. Plus the 1 is 9. And then I have 1 there just on its own. So the answer is 1,924. Okay, let's go on to the second problem. Multiplication here. So this time we've got a 3-digit by 2-digit. Again, right, put the bigger number on the top. I'm going to multiply. So I'm going to draw a single line. And just like last time, my focus is going to be on the 3 to start with. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 times 3, which is 15. So 5 times 3 is 15, and I can't write 15, I just write the 5, and I carry the 1 above the next number I'm going to multiply by. 4 times 3 is 12, plus the 1 is 13, so 3, okay, 13, 3, and carry the 1, okay. To finish off then, this line, 1 times 3 is 3, not forgetting then to add that 1 on, which will give me 4. So 435. On the next line then, don't forget you have to add a 0 because we are multiplying actually by 20, aren't we? Okay, even though we think of it as we're thinking of it as 2, but add the 0 to start with. 5 then times 2. Okay, so we start on the right hand side. 5 times 2 is 10, so 10 gives me 0, and carry a 1 on top of the next number I'm going to multiply by. 4 times 2 is 8, plus the 1 is 9. Okay, and then 1 times 2 is 2. So just like before then, you've got 2 lines of multiplication. I need to add them together. 5 plus 0 is 5. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 9 is 13, so 3, carry the 1. Carry the 1 onto the next column, and then you've just got 2 there, plus that 1 gives me 3. So 3,335 is my final answer. Now, if you dealt with something like this, 3-digit by 3-digit, okay, again, the largest number on the top, 382 by 224. Draw a line. So the focus, just like before, now we focus on this 4, multiply everything by the 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. So I write down the 2 and carry the 3 on top of the next number I'm going to multiply by. And then 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 3 is 15. So I can write that 15 down. On the next line then, don't forget we need to add a 0. Then we do 2 times 2, so we focus on the 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. And 8 times 2 is 16. So I'm going to write 6 and carry the 1 above the next number. And then 3 times 2 is 6, plus the 1 is 7. Now we need to do another line, okay? Because we're multiplying by a 3-digit number, we need another line. We're going to now multiply everything by this 2 here, all right? But just remember as well, this 2 actually represents 200. So even though I'm times them by 2, it's actually 200. And if you think of 200, it's got 2 zeros on it. So we need, on the third line, we need to add 2 zeros. So then let's go through everything by 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 8 times 2 is 16. So 6. Carry the 1, and then 3 times 2 is 6, plus that 1 gives me 7. Just to finish off then, I need to multiply this, I need to add now these 3 lines of multiplication. So 8 there, this becomes 6, add them, 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 4 is 15, so 5 carry 1, 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 6 is 14, plus 1 is 15, so 5 carry 1. And then you've got the 7 and the 1 make 8. So you've got quite a big answer. 85,000, sorry, I put the comma in place, 3 digits. 85,568.